Welcome back to the Target Assist tutorial section part 5, where we will learn how to use today's targets. And one of the main reasons that we developed Target Assist was as a sales tool to help assist salespeople in planning their day and keeping on track and increasing their productivity. So in order to increase your productivity, you really have to stay on task, and I think that that's one of the challenges that most salespeople really face on a day-to-day basis, is staying on the path to productivity and making those calls and contacts that you need to make to sell your product or service. The primary way that Target Assist goes about this is through a section called Today's Targets. Now you see our search results here from our previous tutorials. So what we'll do is we'll look at starting to build our list. Hopefully these are all contacts that you would like to contact on a day-to-day basis. You'll see your last date of contact, and that's going to be an important part of determining whether or not to call them, and also from your calendar as well. So we'll go ahead and click on this. You see the icon here, it looks like a plus. Click on that. And this brings you to the main page for adding this contact to today's targets. You see that you have a date for whatever date it is that you want to call. If you're planning for tomorrow, click the next day. If you plan in the morning, then click today's date. We're going to go ahead and click today's date. Select your priority. So if this is a account management call or collections call or something else that's a fairly high priority, you'll want to select it as an A and then click submit. This will show you that you've successfully added this to today's targets. And it'll show you a brief example here. Now to find your today's targets, you'll see here at the top you have a section for today's targets. You click on that and you'll see that these are the ones that we've populated so far. You have the date, you have the contact, and you have a result. So whenever you go to make your calls for during the day, whether that's 10 calls, 20 calls, 100 calls, it doesn't matter how many you're looking to make or contacts or however it is that you work your sales process, you'll go to add a note. And this will bring up the notes section. You'll see your contact name and then the script process that we went over before in the notes section for the tutorials. You'll see your contact's email ID, their phone number, and then you'll also have your note type. So you can go ahead and populate all of your information. This will go back into the content management system, so anytime you look up this contact, it will all be there and available to you. So after you've made your call, you can go back in your browser to your today's target and you can update your results. Whatever that result may be, say it was a successful contact. Then you submit that and it adds everything up there for you. And you go back to your today's targets, or you can also hit back on your browser and it'll show you what your result was for that particular day, plus you'll have your note.